So now on the long trip home, a field trip completed successfully. Some new friends being made, some not so good relationships staying exactly what they were. Getting to know a few more characters, but I think most ultimately, Komi somewhat recognizing her own emotions. But ultimately, we are all rooting for Katai. Considering where the characters started off, in just a few short months and the like, Komi has managed to come so far, even if she's still slightly unapproachable. What is that grin? That trip may have done a few good things. Sometimes it's good not to be thrust into your usual friend groups. Really trying to kick her while she's down. That's mean. See, all of these make way. Do your best. Katai. I see he's... Well, maybe not for the best, actually. A lot of them are able to greet each other so casually now. Is Komi going to be able to try and take that step as well? Going through a vast array of emotions there. Is he going to provide a bit of assistance? Well, she can't back down now. She's been sent flying. I guess that's a... But she can't read the cover page. Since she put in the effort. Fucking hell. So he has a few things to work out. It's good to see that a lot of these small little interactions being carried on through for the bonding made over the trip. Being put into situations where you talk to people you wouldn't think to, where you interact, get to know someone. Can't say I've ever really felt that too much. But the extreme pressure and fear of what if they don't want to talk to me, what if they ignore me, that kind of thing. At some point, all of that frustration and anxiety may dissipate slightly. It's good to see that Kajai now has a group of his own greeting him on his way in. Why are you looking for him to help? Ah, I see. What has she got planned? Is Tadano trying not to pay attention there? Inviting yourself into plans? That one was going to be difficult to not kind of pay attention to. I see. Oh god. Oh, thanks, I forgot who Komi was. And they... I see they're quite alike. No, 4 of them? In such a small domicile like that, keeping them contained must be interesting work. Wait, are you clapping separating of eggs? Not even Brandian. You might need to whisk a bit faster. You'll be there for a while. This will go badly. More mess than help. That poor egg mix. Don't come in and say you'll help and then run away before anything's done. It's good that some newspaper was put down just in case there was any spillage. Yeah, the moral support was really necessary. You may need to keep an eye on that one. Komi? It's quite a homely little place, this is. The fact that... Shougai. I mean, with the... Yeah, close enough. With the help of the kids like that trying to push her into saying something. If there's not immediate results. No holding back. No worrying about the circumstance of what people... Good input. Might think of your words, you know. Just go straight in with what they... Did this... It only moved with when she moved, the steam. Just being straightforward and honest with what they're thinking. Sometimes the words of kids can actually be quite helpful. I see. Really? They get some as well? There's the fourth. You just have to make something else. Inextricable. The difference in the way that Valentine's Day is done in Japan, separated into 2 days, there's Valentine's Day and then White Day. It's a interesting way of doing it, like sneaky. Ah. Mission aborted. It might be stuck to the right at the back there, really reach in deep. No, he's not expecting anything at all, but Anything there? No, nothing there. How little effort did you go to there? Hang on. Najimi got something? You've really got this worked out, haven't you? Go for the cheap single square. Get so much in return. Where do you get your own face shit? Well, just be glad it was only her face that was moulded. Well, if you want to distract her from her current line of thinking, please take this and go away. She's received treasures from the heavens itself. Well, her spirit has left her. It's a scam by the big corporations just to make money. Yeah. You're not going to buy into it at all, are you? Well, maybe just once. Is Ikata going to get anything for... I don't think that's chocolate. The fact that Kato is such a big guy, but he acts like he's still in middle school or something. It's quite endearing to see. Ah, thank you. Oh God! Yeah, hands up. What's going on? Are you going to school like that now? Everyone's now Everyone's now imagining receiving things from special people. Now that I've got your attention, here's someone that actually wants to talk or say something. What's going on here? his ability to appear calm under any situation like that. And yet, Tadano is still left in the back with nothing. You can do it. You can do it, Katai. Take the lessons to heart. All of her friends. Nervous laughter. He must be close to ending it all. I'd be happy with that. Slightly different meaning then. Is there going to be anything there on the second return? Oh, tasty. I guess there was something there on the second return visit, but not quite what he was... Well, you did. Well, you didn't. And a day like this, how could he not... Check again, there might be something there. Might have changed in the past 5 seconds. Sorry, Kata. I mean, he should have realised this long ago, but... I think that's your answer. When he collapses straight away through the door. He's lamenting his life. Okay, I don't think we needed the honorifics explained, but okay. Yeah, be happy, you got something. He has almost separated himself off from the world now. He has lost so much of himself. Huh? Whose shadow was that? Was it someone from what? Her school or something that she doesn't want him seeing? Well, you make some valid points there. So he's not taking too long to get ready. There seems to be someone at the door. Did he hit her in the... Let's run away. He seems to be taking some time getting that soup and ice cream. What is her purpose for standing so close to his door at this time? Oh, he left something. Okay. I guess that's both getting Najimi in trouble for actually having to do work, but forcing Komi to come over here. Is she going to leave it like this? It was a perfect opportunity. Of course, yeah, don't get ahead of yourself, Dano. The fact he's being defeated so easily, though. I don't think that's the case. Has he done anything to upset her? Wait, he's only at the top of his stairs. How far away was she? No, it's kind of loud. A big exclamation there. Surprised he heard it. There's another form that he needed to see. Reach a little deeper. I wonder if all of his worries now are going to completely dissipate. Well, even if he does take him, there's enough heat coming off his face that they're going to melt pretty quickly. Just go straight out rather than thanking her or anything. Explain how he was so worried. Why am I saying this? Special occasion, something that he's going to treasure for a while. She's flapping quite a lot there. She saved the very best for the very best of her friends. It was just zoomed in. That's with the bad line work. She departed rather quickly. Yeah, the fact that some of them in the class there got their wishes, others were less lucky. But seeing an episode devoted to the likes of Valentine's Day, sure, in a show like this where you're trying to explore feelings and such, it's going to be at least a talking point, if nothing else. I think the duality of what we're seeing here, Komi and Katai, both trying their best, although some are seemingly coming off slightly better than others, or without the help of someone constantly being by their side, making so many strides forward. If only life was so easy that I can just sit there and be terrified, and yet people still come up to me. Maybe even give you chocolates. But for those three boys and their fantasies, you have to commend them for their imagination. I don't think some of them are very likely to pay off, though. Some people put in a lot more effort than others, whether it be normal day-to-day life or for Valentine's Day. As we saw with Najimid really trying to game the system. Ooh. 20 yen chocolate versus this pouch of homemade stuff. I think we really know who came off the victor there. And I didn't have 4 siblings, only 2. But, yeah, growing up could be noisy, boisterous, and annoying. Kind of like what we saw there, and especially when you're put in a situation where she is basically taking care of all of them. We are seeing that. We already knew she was a reliable character, one to go to when you have problems, one that would really take care of you. But we're seeing it more than ever now. And the fun thing with the entire episode is I'm actually surprised he got something on Valentine's Day. If it was me and still in high school in the way that I thought, no. I would not have bolstered up the courage to actually hand over anything. And from when Komi was an outcast, not being able to talk to anyone, fearing that she might not be able to even make a single solitary friend, to where she is now, on a day like this, handing over something with so many implicit complications and meanings. That and the fact that she called out his name quite loudly. I suppose the neighbours weren't shouting at them to keep it down. That people are trying to sleep around here. But that's the funny thing, isn't it? Despite how much we tell ourselves or things might fail, some things are a lot easier than they appear. Sometimes even the smallest things can make someone incredibly happy. And when you receive something from someone you truly care about, it's almost as if nothing really else matters. I'm sure Tadano would have been happy getting almost anything there. And now that we've had this interaction, is Tadano going to have to repay her on White Day? He's promised Katai, so there might be hell to pay if he doesn't. All in all, though, Komi is fun. It's getting somewhere. It's not just a usual kind of rom-commy type comedy thing. Let's put a com as a comedy. But there's so many underlying issues with a lot of the characters. But social anxiety being a stemming point of it all. How can you have a normal life when you can't even talk to anyone? If you want something to pick you up, it does the job. So if you've enjoyed Komi and you want to see more, consider letting me know. Maybe even leave a like on the video. Who knows? You might get to see a lot more if you subscribe. Some people were missing out. Those poor lost souls. Or maybe they're the lucky ones. Who really knows? But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest. Hope to see you in the next one. If you want to give my channel its Valentine's Day chocolates and are not too afraid to show people that you care, consider joining onto my Patreon, because the likes of Electricant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Arthea, Shiwan, Mats, Girly, Cardboard, Croyville, Ginterman, Dark Shadow 7899, Mega 42 and everyone else have so far managed to shake off all of the stares of the people watching and sit down with me for some more anime.